Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to recreate a specific makeup look that I saw on Instagram, and yeah, just kind of use a few new products, a few old products, just chillaxing, recreating a makeup look that I saw. So the makeup look that I came across that I really enjoyed is from Alexa Demie, and it's from their MAC campaign, so it looks like this. I'll put a picture on the screen somewhere. I'm gonna do this eye first off camera, and no, I'm gonna do this eye first off camera, and then I'll do this eye on camera, because I kind of want to try to see if this works or not. This video is going to be a voiceover. This is me, Lynn from the future. Unfortunately, my neighbors were a little bit too loud, so yeah, voiceover it is. So the first thing I did was prime with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Wear Camo Concealer, and I blended that out with a sponge. Then next up, I took the Nabla The Secret palette, and I picked the shade No Black, which is the black shade in the palette. And I took that on a very small lip brush because they're quite small, stiff, but still a little bit, you know, flexible. And I put the excess on the back of my hand and then drew a line, a very light line, because you don't want to go overboard when doing a graphic liner. I also drew a line above my actual natural crease because we're going to imitate something like a graphic liner look. So you want to start with as little pigmentation as possible and just connect the lines that you have drawn. Obviously, you want to take your time when doing this. I think I spent about half an hour on both eyes, so take your time, be patient, and you can always fix mistakes with concealers. And that is exactly what we're going to do right now. So I took the same e.l.f. concealer and put some on the back of my hand, and then took my Nabla cut creaser brush and just cleaned up the edges to make a very sharp and defined line. And I totally forgot that I had put a kind of very light and warm crease color in my crease. So I will link down below which shade exactly it is, but it's from the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. Then for the next step, you want to connect the outer corner and the top of the graphic liner together and fill that in with that same not black shade, shame. Well, I could be ashamed of this look. And you also want to clean up the line with some concealer to make it nice and sharp. Next up, I took the Magique palette from Juvia's Place, and I put the shade Yemoya or Yemoha. I don't know how you say the shade name, so apologies for the butchering. And I just took that on the blank space that we had left because I really wanted something a little bit more silvery. Then I took the shade Water Dream from Nabla to give some extra glitter or sparkle to the look. And then finally I took the loose pigment in the shade The Maiden from Colourpop. This is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. Then I just cleaned up some of those black lines, and we are on to the base makeup. So the first product that I used is the Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Face in the shade Crystal Clear. It's a very thick product, so you don't need too much, and I put that on the high points of my face, so my cheekbones and my nose. Then I took the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, and I have that in the shade F2W, I think, and I just put that all over the face. It was my first time trying it. It was nice. It was dewy. It's very light coverage, so you want to keep that in mind. Then I took the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I don't remember which shade I have, but I'll put it in the description, and I just put that underneath my eyes. Again, it was my first time trying it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it because it has a lot more coverage than the tinted moisturizer. Same line, but a little bit different, so that was kind of confusing. Then I took my Hourglass Veil translucent setting powders and setting powder and set my under eyes. This right here is the moment that I realized that my video had to be a voiceover because of the party downstairs from my neighbors. Great times. But on to bronzing, I took the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder. I think this is the fairest shade, even though it's a little bit orange. I think this will be a great summer shade, and I really like the formula of this bronzer. Then I took the Fenty Beauty Inda Sun bronzer for a little bit more of a cool toned effect, so like a little bit of a contour, if you will. And also the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Fire Crystal, because it's really nice, as you can probably see. Next up, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Strobe Blush in Brilliant Nude. I have a review of this blush online. It's a really nice neutral blush. Next up, brows, some soap brows. I didn't put anything in my brows, I realized. It was only soap. Then it's time for lashes, of course. A look like this, in my opinion, especially with my hooded eyes thing, needs lashes. While I was waiting for the glue to dry, I did my lips. So I took the NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner and the Nude Sticks Tinted Gel Lip Balm something in J Mama, because it's a kind of peachy tone, and I felt like it complemented the base and the eyes very nicely. So that, guys, concludes this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. And thank you so much for watching.